Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to learn basics of subquery. So let's start the video. So now let's come over to the most important part of SQL, that is subqueries. This is the topic which is asked the most in the interviews. Okay, so first of all, let's understand what is subqueries. Then we'll understand some examples and then we'll write the SQL query. Okay, so the first thing is, what is the definition? The definition says that a subquery is a query written inside another query. Inside another query. Now, let's do one thing. Say for you have a table which has ID, name and age. ID, name and age. Let ID be 1, 2, 3, name be ABC and age be 10, 15 and 20. So my first question for you is, what if somebody asks you that, could you please tell me the name of the person whose age is 20 or print all the persons whose age are 20? So for that, you'll be writing that, okay, you have taught us, sir. That would be select name, because we want the name, from the table name. Okay, from the table name. So let the table name, I'll write it as T underscore name only, where, because where clause would be used, where age is 20. Right. So this is fine. This is the answer for the first question which I asked you. Now, let's suppose if somebody modifies this question for you. How? I'll tell you. Let's suppose you are given ID again, name again, age again, and here this time it is, instead of age, it is age ID. So 1, 2, 3 and name be ABC, and let the IDs be 1, 2 and 3. And there is one more table of age in which we are storing the ID and the age. Okay. So let's suppose for ID1, ID2 and ID3, let it be 10, 15 and 20. Now I want the answer for the same question. Can you tell me the name of the person whose age is 20? Name of the person. Now here, first of all, if we look into this table, then obviously we can straight away say that the person with the name, person with the age 20 is being given an ID 3, but that ID cannot fetch me the name. For that, I need to use this table also, right? Now, the next thing which would come to everybody's mind would be, sir, we can straight away join the table and then we can write the query that, okay, tell me the name of the person whose age is 20. So, would that be correct? Yes, that would be correct. You can straight away write select, we'll keep this as star, later on we'll change it, from, let's suppose this is T1 and let this be T2. T1, and what kind of a join do we want? We want a normal join. Join T2. Now conditions, on T1 dot age underscore ID equal to T2 dot age, right? So when you'll write this, you'll get all the entries are mapping to this. So this would map to this would map to this, and this would map to this. Now you'll have a collective these 5 entry table, and the number of entries would be 3 only. So now you can straight away write that okay. But the thing is, now what do we have? We have ID, name, age ID, and ID of that table, and then the age. We have 1, 2, 3. We have A, B, C. It is 1, 2, 3 again. It is 1, 2, 3. And then it is 10, 15, and 20. Now, after writing the previous query, we were able to see that, okay, uh, this query will fetch in this, but my question is still not complete. My question was to tell the name of that person whose age is 20. Now this is a new table, and from this table I now need to write another query that in the new table I want, let's suppose this new table is T3, so I want select name from T3 where you can say the age is 20. Okay, so this would be something which you might be thinking that, okay, sir, we would be writing this, right? So this is somewhat actually a subquery only, because we are not having T3. We want to get T3 after writing this query. Okay, so let's do it. And before doing it, there is one more way of doing this question. In that manner, we need not actually join the tables. I'll tell you that method also. Let's come over to the workbench first. Okay, this was the previous table which I have created here. I would be requiring. Oh, this is a new SQL model. I don't need a new. Let's close them quickly. Use DB, and first of all, let's drop all these tables. Drop quickly. First of all, quickly write useDB, create table, ID, and the next thing which we were thinking of was name, and it won't be int. Obviously, it would be a varchar of, let's suppose, 200. And then the next thing which we were thinking was age underscore ID. Again int, fine. Now, let's write one more query for that. The next table, and we'll copy it from here only. Copy, paste. Now this one would be, um, let's give it another name. Let's give it T2 only. This would be having an ID, and then it would be having age. This won't be there. Okay, I guess it's done now. Yeah. We'll quickly run this and this. The tables have been created. Let's quickly put in the values. So what we'll be doing is insert into what is the first table, that is students, and in the students we'll be writing values, and the values which I think we can write would be, for the first table we'll keep it simple only, A, and then we'll keep it, let ID be 1 only. For 2, 2, let it be C, let this be B. We run this one and we'll see. Yeah, my first table is ready. For the second table, I can write insert into T2, and here I'll be writing 1 is fine, and let the age be 10. Uh-oh. 10 is fine. He Let's paste it 2 and 15. Let's keep it this 20, 3 and 20. Yes, they are ready. Quickly print this table also. Yes. Now let's write our final query. So first of all, let's write that join one. Select star from students join T2 on students dot, what was that, age ID equal to T2 dot ID, right? If I'm not wrong, this would be the query for that. Yes. See, as I made the table for that, this is the table. Now from this table, let's suppose this is a table 3, right? So I'm making this as a table 3. Okay, let's suppose we are writing this to be, say, this is a table 3. So now our next condition is, in this table I need to write select, I need to get name from table 3, where name, sorry, where age is equal to 20. Let's keep it 20. Now this is giving error because obviously this is a query written above. If, yeah, so there is nothing called as T3. I'll just straight away put this, and yes. Okay, there is some error. Every derived table must have its own alias. Okay, as T2, where I'll keep it T2.age. Okay, duplicate column. Okay, yes, we were having this issue that, okay, we were having the columns as duplicates. So what we can do, let's quickly, if I run this query only, yeah, so this is my query. What I can do is IDs are same. So instead of that, I'll quickly create a new ID table, and let's keep it as T2 underscore ID, and here I'll put the values where it is. Yeah, this is fine. I'll first of all drop the table quickly. Yeah, drop is done now. Run this one. This is done. Run this one. This is done now. For this, let's quickly print both the tables. Our tables are ready. Yeah. Now let's write the query again. Select star from join on T2. T2 dot T2 underscore ID. If I'm not wrong, this is yeah, this is fine. See, now we have different columns. I'll keep it as this only. This, let this be T3 and T3.age. Hope this should work. Yes, as I told you, our answer was C, and yes, it is printing. If you want the whole data, we can get that too. C, 3, C, 3, 20. So now, what have we done now? We have actually written a query inside another query. And what was the need for that? When we had written a query on the join, we got a new table. And on that new table, we want to write one more query. For that, we were using a subquery. Hope you got the concept of subqueries. In the upcoming videos, we are going to do certain subquery questions also.
Hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, please do share and subscribe. Thank you.